trying a new format today. We're trying a new format. Hold on, let me make sure y'all clear. Boop, 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 boop. Are we good? Can y'all see me? Do I need to move down? We're always coming in vertically, but today I decided to do it horizontally. It feels weird, so work with me. If you're new here, come on in. Come on in. I'm Jamila Evans, and sometimes on this channel we do our hair together. And so today is like every other week. We do this every week. We have been doing this every week probably for like the past month and a half or so. But we come in with freshly washed hair to do our hair, okay? And when I say our hair, I'm talking about my hair. But if you feel like, preparing and getting ready and doing it together, then I'm here for that too. So today we are actually trying a new product. I went to the hair store today, and today we can consider today a Doux wash day ish. Okay, so we have used the two different Doux shampoos. We have also used, hey Elvira, we have also used the Doux conditioner, and I'll tell you more about those products in a moment. What is on my hair currently is a leave-in by TGIN. I did decide to not use the Doux leave-in, and we have finally decided how we feel about Dear Mama. So if you have seen the Dear Mama leave-in, I know how I feel about it now. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. And then lastly, what we're going to use today to curl our hair, to define our curls, I should say, is going to be a curls product. So we'll get into all of that in a short moment. But today in this live, we have been talking about the products that I've used for the past 6+ lives pertaining to wash day. But today I just want to have a few conversations with you all and see where y'all at, how y'all are feeling, and where natural hair is today post the big bang theory, if you will, of natural hair. And post the Crown Act, post the natural hair community of YouTube. Like, where are we at? What is your signature style? Do you have a signature style when it comes to your natural hair? Are you a twist out girl? Are you a wash and go girl? Are you a put my hair in braids girl? Like, I want to talk about signature styles and what is best for your lifestyle and what is best for your hair. Because sometimes what we want to do with our hair is not what's best for our hair. And then lastly, I just want to make sure that y'all are good when it comes to your hair. I really want to make sure that you are feeling encouraged and empowered by the content that we'll be sharing, and that you have no questions. So today is really a check-in for the people who have been viewing the last few lives and who have maybe been trying the things that I have brought to the forefront, and like just making sure that y'all are good, because no different than the clients that sit in my chair, I want to make sure that the clients that are virtual, like y'all are seeing the benefits and the results of the things that I talk about. All right, so we are doing our 7-section detangling, which we are very familiar with. I have detangled these first 2 sections. I'm going to do 1/3 section here and then 4 in the back. My 7-section detangling is what I like to think of as the easiest and simplest way to get through a very massive head of hair. If you have finer texture, if you have hair that really doesn't cause you any issues, then you might not need 7 sections. But for the person who has a whole lot of hair, who hates detangling their hair, who is taking more than 10 minutes to detangle your hair, you may want to try these 7 sections. And what the 7 sections consist of is 3 sections across the front. I have put these 2 together. So this is my 3rd section. It's a little larger than normal. It usually be cut off like right here, and then 4 in the back. So usually we do 4 sections all over, but today, well, let me say usually. Traditionally, as a community, we will part it down the center, part across the ear, and then do 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's just too much hair, especially if you have a lot of hair, especially if your hair is extremely tangled, okay? If you feel like your hair is tangled beyond belief, you may want to assess what you're doing to your hair throughout the week. You may have let it tangle and jumbled up. And, if you are taking more than 10 to 15 minutes then please pay attention to what you've done to it in the week. And then additionally, you may need a trim. You just may need a trim. If your hair is snapping and popping and cracking, that is a number one sign that it's time. If you have fairy knots, single strand knots, and split ends, ding, 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 all signs of going through and needing a trim, okay? I'm not going to talk much to you all today. If it's just going to be a small room, I'll just come in here and show y'all what I'm doing and tell you how I feel about the new products. My hair has been extremely hydrated since I did the Olaplex system, the Bond Shaper system, which is a 3-step Olaplex product that they have come out with recently. It's their newest product. They came out with it to specifically target curl. Hey, thank you so much, the Hendrix crew. The Hendrix crew said, hey, love your channel, and I love you for tuning in and commenting and participating, because it makes a world of difference. It's what I came here for. The trolls, child, we didn't come for the trolls. We came to make sure these videos get in front of the person who it is for, if you will. So I appreciate you, the Hendrix crew, for not only subscribing, but taking the time to let me know that you enjoy the content that we have. Okay, so really quickly, I just finger parted my hair. I don't do perfect parts, as you can see, okay? I just divide the hair, okay? I just literally just said, okay, I want this hair. I just took my hand and just started to pull this hair out. So I don't have a perfect part back here. It's not perfect, right? But it's half of the back, okay? And so now what I'm gonna do is part half again. Just like that, okay? I don't make perfect parts. I know it may not look organized, it may not look neat, it may not look professional. When I watch videos of other hairstyles and how neat they work, I'm like, oh girl, I would if I wasn't working with curly hair, but at the end of the day, is your hair detangled? Did I get you out of the salon? So someone may see how I present my work online in the process of working through it, but know that I could definitely give you all perfect parts, but it's really not that important when it comes to detangling. Now, if I'm doing some color or if I'm pressing and stuff, of course I work with parts. But at the end of the day, I want you all to get through your hair. I feel that as a mom, I just need to get it done, period. Okay, so I want you to have the simplest hair wash day routine possible. I want you all to get your wash day underneath an hour and a half. I want you to do your hair once a week and be done with it. I want you to care for your hair to be happy, healthy, and you to go about your business and worry about something else, like paying them bills, like paying them student loans back, like getting your taxes in order, okay? My refrigerator went out this week, okay? My house was built in 2011. And I'm assuming that the refrigerator that we got is the refrigerator that we moved in the house with. Okay, I woke up on Wednesday. What's today? Thursday. I woke up on yesterday, and baby, the refrigerator, the stuff in the freezer was soft. And I said, oh dear Jesus. Okay, I don't have time to worry about these parts. I need to be worrying about my refrigerator. This still ain't been delivered. Lowe's, deliver the refrigerator. If you said it's gonna be here between 3 and 7, don't wait till 6:59. That was just a little mini rant with what's going on in my life. Okay, so we are 5 sections in and we have these 2 left, okay? This portion of the hair, everybody got some complaints about this portion of the hair. Everybody got something to say about this here, okay? I like to call this the soul patch, okay? This patch of hair is the most concentrated. It got the most inspiration. It comes straight from the motherland, and generally this hair needs more love, more care, more attention, and definitely more patience. This is not the time to get tired with your hair. If you feel like this section of hair is an area that causes you issues, detangle it first, okay? Start there. Give this area the patience that you need, because a lot of times this part of the hair is broken off on my clients. Okay, the edges around the perimeter and this section here. Okay, this section is really important when it comes to your fro shape, and even if you're getting presses. You want this hair to be just as long and healthy as everything else. Put more product here. Take your time detangling it, and do not break and rip your hair here. This hair, just because it is rougher or tougher in kink, does not mean that it can withstand more tension and more breaking. It does. That's not what it means. Okay. So how do I detangle? I take the ends. I just work through the bottom part of that hair. Okay. So I am satisfied with the detangling of from this part on. Now that I'm satisfied with that, because I usually do it pretty quick, I will move up, okay? So I take my hand from down here, put it up here, and now I'm working on this next little nugget of hair, this nugget right here up here. The ends are detangled, and now I'm marrying that in. Now I just went up one more notch, and I am continuing to detangle. Sometimes I will detangle the front, and sometimes I will detangle the back, okay? Whatever it takes to get through that section. Sometimes this 7 sections, I will detangle the lower half of my hair altogether, but I may find that as I get closer to the root, it may be more challenging to detangle the root, okay? It might be more tangled there, it might be thicker there, okay? So I just took that one section of out of the 7 and did a subsection, okay? Same thing, work up to the top and take your time. I know a section is detangled when I can go in and come all the way down, in, come all the way down, period, okay? I would have been fighting to get through all of this hair together rather than just taking and dividing it into 2. So now this whole section is detangled. Let's go ahead and get into the defining. Y'all have seen me do this 1,000 times, so we're not gonna talk about it today. Give me 1 second to grab my gel. Really quickly, for the people in the back who want to know what I've used on my hair today, one moment. I'm going to go down the lineup. Again, today we used the Doux All Stars. I didn't use anything but the Doux except for when it comes to, as far as my wash day products. Oh, I missed the message. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh. 5. Okay. Thank you for this video. You're so welcome, Tracy. Thank you for thanking me. I appreciate you all. I really do. Chisa, the Hendrix crew, Tracy, Miss Kimberly, Elvira, Inga, y'all all have been, and if I missed you, those are just the first ones that come to mind. Thank you. Y'all show up, y'all be on these lives, y'all listen to me, I repeat stuff, y'all still be here. So I really, really do appreciate you all, because I'm looking for people like you all. I came online and I started making these videos for people like you all. So if you enjoy it, thank you so much for subscribing. And also, each time I pop on live, I hit that go live button. You're here, so it just warms my heart. I'm definitely recording all the future videos up and down because I don't like being cut off right here. Let me grab the gel. One moment, y'all. Okay, real quickly, for the people in the bike, okay, who came for the products, okay, they don't want to listen to me, they don't want to watch the full video, they don't want to get the context, okay, they want the product, okay. So here we are today, 5 steps, okay. The 5th step, or the first step, is optional. It comes once a month. Deep cleansing shampoo, moisturizing shampoo. Hey, oh hey there, hey, her too. Deep cleansing, moisturizing shampoo, rinse out conditioner, leave-in conditioner. You could stop here. Your hair is hydrated, it's moisturized, it has been taken care of. Us black folk, us black women, we gonna style our hair. My hair is cared for right now, but I need a style, okay? 5th step, stylers, foams or gels. The main 2 categories. But you also can have souffle, custards, puddings, jellies, all kind of names. Anything that is going to hold your product is a styler, your finishing product, okay? But as far as underneath, your hair has been maintained and cared for, okay? I have been, if you're new here, I have been natural since '09, okay? I have done several chops. My last chop was my mommy makeover chop, okay? I took all of my hair that was down my back, okay? I was postpartum shedding in my little peaks, what I call cat ears, okay? These little triangles here. I was postpartum shedding there. I had 2 babies, okay? I had 2 newborns and was like, who? Do y'all see how much hair I got? My hair was double the length. Who's gonna do this hair? So I cut off all my hair. So this is 2 years worth of growth. I have constantly recut it and reshaped it. I believe heavily in a shape. What we're not gonna do is not have no shape. And what we also gonna do is move up, because y'all can't see my hair on this black with my chair and all of those things. So one moment, let's move up. There you go. It's a little better. It's a little better, okay? So 2 years worth of growth, and we are about to go through with the shingling method to define the curls. But before I do that, I'm going to put my hair half up so I can get started as I talk. One moment, y'all. Let me grab a rubber band. Boom. All right, y'all. Okay, so today's lineup. I have been trying, trial and erroring. I know it's not a word, but we're gonna use it today. I make up words all the time. Blame my brain. Today we went in with a Doux trifecta. I'm making up stuff now at this point. We went in first. Here we go. Okay, this is the trifecta. Me too, girly. This is the trifecta, and I believe this should be the right way for you all. It's backwards for me, but it should be the right way for you all. This says moisturizing shampoo. It very well may be moisturizing. However, I feel like this is a gentle, like it says gentle cleansing, gently cleanses. Come on now. It does indeed cleanse. Not, to me, not so much hydrate or moisturize. It's the beginning. So if you don't want something that's going to super strip your hair, but also is going to be, I gotta do like this, because I have felt more moisturizing shampoos. It's going to clean. So today I use this as my gentle cleanser, okay? The product that we're trying new today is Ladies First, okay? I wanted to get Ladies First because I was looking for this to do what I needed this to do. Ladies First is this on steroids, okay? So I use this as a gentle cleanser. I get a buildup on my scalp, a little sebum, a little sweat, okay? So I get a white buildup on the scalp. I did not go in with my oat protein and henna by design, which is my go-to deep cleansing shampoo. Use this instead. And so today, this is our new try. I've never had this before. I bought it today, okay? I bought it today from the beauty supply store. Hold on. Okay, this is the Ladies First Supercharged Honey Moisture Retention Shampoo. Now, one moment. Moisture retention is one of those buzzwords. Moisture retention is one of those marketing words. So don't be Design and the Doux, okay? When they say what they say on the bottle, these are 2 companies that you can almost trust what they say on the bottle. Other companies, I don't know. So this indeed is Design Essentials Moisture Retention Shampoo. So right here, it literally says moisture, and I think the ring light is probably blurring it out. Moisture retention. This is what I would think that is the Doux dupe, if you will, of that. I originally wasn't going to pick this up. I originally wasn't, because when I looked at the ingredients of these 2 products, they were very, very, very similar. The only thing that this had in it that this doesn't have in it is silk amino acids and keratin amino acids. So what this is going to do over this one is fortify your hair with the amino acids. So it's looking also not only to hydrate your hair, moisturize your hair, I should say, it's looking to also balance it out and make sure that you're not just out here with no strength and integrity, okay? So let's talk about the difference between these two products here. Okay, like I told you, I was wanting this product to do, I thought she was gonna be my substitute for her. Okay, I did think that she was gonna be my substitute. However, this here, I hope this isn't confusing. This is more of a substitute. Honey cream, honey shampoo. Duh, right? Of course it makes sense that this isn't the dupe. But I must say, she smells pretty vanilla-y. You know, me and the Doux, as much as I love the Doux, some of the products are scented in a way that I don't care for. Only because I've been using Design Central so long. Design Central products are very, very entry level when it comes to fragrance. They're not trying to overpower anybody. They're just literally coming to do their job and get up out of there. I love you, girl. Some of the Doux products are very fragrant in my opinion. And I understand as a consumer-based product, a product that is on the shelves of Walmart, Target, Sally, so on and so forth. Shout out to you for being in all the stores, even Cosmoprof. And maybe, I don't know if you made this Salon-centric, but I appreciate her for understanding the consumers shop with their nose. But personally, in the salon, I don't want to have heavy fragrant. There's already so much stuff going on in the salon. We lighting candles, we using 15 products. That's just not something that I care for. I tried the Doux B-Girl Custard instead of the wet line. Big crunchy. She said, hold on, let me pull it back up. She said, I tried the Doux B-Girl Custard instead of the wet line and my hair is big crunchy. You did warn me. She said, you are right. If you want hold, if you're looking for a hold, get that custard. But be very careful. So how I like to use it, don't throw it out because it's a lot of product in there. It's a lot of product. They don't know how much product they probably put in there because you don't need a lot of it. I like to take a small, like I like to barely skim the top of it. Okay, so I like to get like a little bit in my hand and I like to spread it in my hand. And if I finish the section, I like to take it over the section on top of what I like. And what it will do is it will like give it a little extra hold, a little extra enhancement, okay? Okay, so really quick, I'm gonna finish the lineup today and I'm gonna start styling my hair because I'm gonna be late to getting home, okay? I like to get home before 8-ish, okay? 2 shampoos. Gentle cleansing shampoo. It says moisturizing, but I use it as a gentle cleansing shampoo, moisturizing shampoo. I paid $10.99 for this product. The beauty supply store that we have here is the cheapest place I've ever seen the Doux products, I must admit, okay? After that, we went in with the Fresh Rinse. Shout out to the Fresh Rinse. You looking for a slippery conditioner? You're not gonna get a whole lot of uses out of her. I'm gonna admit, okay? Use a lot of water, but baby, she's gonna be slippery and she's giving coconut oasis. She's giving island, okay? She's fragrant, but a fragrance I like. Floral and grape. I don't like the 808. I don't care for the smell of the 808 gel, but I've gotten used to it. It's not terrible. It's a whole fleet of them right here, okay? The Dear Mama, we'll talk about the Dear Mama right now, okay? No shade, no tea to the Doux, baby. The products work. I'm just giving you a consumer professional opinion. After we shampoo and conditioned our hair, okay, we went in today with the TGIN. We know we love her. For In Jones We Trust, thank you, girl, for telling me this is $20.99, the big bottle. $20.99 at Ulta. Thank you, girl. However, they sold out. I went up there and it was like, no, ma'am, you're not getting this for $20. So I'm sad. But I do think that Ulta honors, I think they honor, okay, I think she's on here. I think that they honor coupons. So maybe I need to go back on here. Okay. Deep cleansing shampoo. Today was gentle cleansing shampoo. Moisturizing shampoo. Rinse out conditioner. All the Doux. Sucker Free. Ladies First. Fresh Rinse. Leave-In TGIN's Green Tea Super Moist. And today's styler, drum roll please, which will always be, for the most part, I had a fresh bottle for you all. It's always going to be Curls be in control, but I still happen to put it in a pump bottle, okay? So what we're going to do is take a pump. Drum roll, please. Didn't it make its own drum roll? We're going to use a pump and a half over this whole left side of this back section. Okay, boop, boop, boop. I like to apply it at the base and roll it up. Okay, I'm going to take and clip this other half off. I usually work straight across the back, but I'll work with this one side today. Like I have mentioned, I'm going to take a little bit more. It's not enough. Okay. We used a knockoff unbrush to detangle my hair, but this is a Felicia Leatherwood brush. And baby Felicia, I appreciate you for this brush. And then we're going to go in and shingle. Today, I am not taking a whole bunch of time on this hair. Today, I'm literally just going to pull this product through. This whole section is done. Bam. Let's do the other side. Oh, I'm lying. The whole back section, not this top panel. So today, even though I told you about the product, I really want to talk about signature styles, okay? Do you have a signature style for your natural hair? Do you have your go-to, baby, this is my tried and true, this is what I'm gonna do? The hairstyle that you wear 90% of the year, okay? 80% of the year if you like to switch it up a little bit. For me, up until my hair got to the length that it is now, my tried and true style was the wash and go, which is what we're doing today. If I want a big, fluffy fro, if I want to just let my curls do their own thing and be done with them, I'm gonna do a wash and go. However, as my hair is getting longer and I want a style that's going to last a bit longer, if I'm going to spend the same amount of time doing this and my hair getting big and bushy and all over the place by the end of the week versus doing a flat twist, versus doing a flat twist out, my hair at this current length, my go-to style is going to transition over to a flat twist out. Now, if you have fine hair and you want volume, I do not recommend twist outs or flat twist outs. These two styles, braid outs as well, these styles are considered condensing hairstyles, okay? So what they're doing is they're taking your hair and literally clumping it together and condensing it down. So it's going to remove volume from your hair. These are not the best things for fine hair that you want to be big. If you want your fine hair to look bigger, you want to do a wash and go. And you may want to take thin slices versus taking thick slices. Today, we're taking pretty chunky, thick slices because I know how big my hair can get, right? So we have done the whole back panel. Oh, I keep on saying that and I keep on forgetting. Lies. One moment. I forgot this section up here. So those are my two go-to natural out styles. Either it's going to be a wash and go until it gets to a certain length. And once it gets to the length that it's currently now, which my hair probably, most of it reaches about right here, the very bottom reaches lower, it's getting too long now. I want whatever style I put in it now to last a little bit longer than a wash and go. And at the end of that week, I don't want it to be just like astronomically big. That's too much hair, okay? My hair gets really wild. Y'all seen it, okay? So what happens at that point is it goes into a puff. I want to make sure that my hair is more out longer, so I do. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to read these in a second, okay? So now some other signature styles, they're not my go-to styles, but some of my other signature styles are going to be my two French braids, which are two cornrows to the back, or Every now and again, you might see me with a wash and go. I mean, child, what is happening with my brain? Every now and again, you'll see me press my hair out. I probably press my hair out about 3 times a year, 3 or 4 times a year. Okay, so when you are selecting, hi, Makeda, hey girl. Y'all, I had a new client today. I'm speaking at the Natural Hair Expo. If you're in Fayetteville, I'm speaking at the Natural Hair Expo this weekend. And I got to prep one of the event planner or the event planner's sister. So, hey girl, welcome on in. So, okay, wash and go when my hair is shorter, flat twist out as it gets longer, 2 braids or flat twists, 2 flat twists when I ain't got the time, okay? And then lastly, you'll see me with a press every now and again. I don't do braids. I think I've only had braids 3 times since I've been an adult. Once in college, once as a model for a braider here. They were feeding braids. And then the last time was when I had the boys 3 years ago. So you won't see me with individual braids often. I love them. I just never grew up having them that often. So fine hair, I recommend at least a wash and go. I do not recommend twist outs unless you like flatter hair, slimmer hair. Wash and goes are not for everybody though. I must admit, if you feel like your hair tangles a lot, if you feel like your hair gets too jumbled in a wash and go, you might like to do 2-strand twists, which are also an option. Sometimes wearing your twist out, you know, you might like to keep your hair twisted up. You have to figure out how you want to present yourself in your natural hair to the world, okay? For me, I'm gonna give you a big old nasty fro every single time, okay? Sometimes it's gonna be highly defined. Sometimes, baby, she gonna look gone with the wind. That's just my style. If you don't like to look gone with the wind, which most people don't, then I wouldn't recommend you just letting your fro do whatever. That's just me. If you want to redefine or refresh your curls, you have the option of using foam, okay? Really quickly, let me read these. Now, the thing about the way we're recording today, y'all's chats don't stay on the screen. So let's see here. N Jones We Trust says, twist out, and I do flat twist outs. I don't usually do 2-strand twists in my hair. I'll flat twist it and go about my business, and that way I can wear the flat twist in like a bun. Let's see here. Taper cut for me, period. I love a good taper cut. I was tapered. That was my mommy makeover cut. Wash and go 98% of the time. The chunkiest of twist outs 2% of the time. Okay, the chunkier the better. I love a good wave, but if you're looking for more definition, smaller twists are definitely recommended. Yvonne says, Yvonne, hey girl. Or Yvonne, tell me which one it is. Wash and go. I'm a wash and go girl, so I feel that. And then Makeda said, I love it. Thank you, girl. Okay, so now we're working through this middle section. Twist this away. I'm gonna detangle this hair before I put gel on it. I've been working kind of out of order today. Hey, first one you said, Yvonne. Okay. I have a cousin named Yvette, so that's why I lean with that. They're from New York. I don't know if you're a New York girl, but those names always remind me of up north. Okay. We know what the green gel is. Y'all, I was going through my Amazon affiliate. So if you ever purchase anything from the descriptions down below, those Amazon links are affiliate links, and I appreciate you all for supporting me by buying through the links, okay? You, of course, can also go to the store and get these products, but if you want to support me, if you appreciate me coming on here and sharing the good gospel that is natural hair care, the texture way, buying from the links does that. I only get a very small amount from your purchases, but I saw that 7 of you all bought the green gel. So if you are on here and you bought the green gel, thank you so much. And then 2 other people bought some other products, but I think somebody bought the B Girl custard, and then I can't. Maybe someone bought the TGIN. But needless to say, that number is the highest number of affiliate purchases that I've had. So I really do appreciate you all. And like I said, it is not a whole lot, but it means the world to me, for sure. It's looking all right. Is it coming together? And this is why I love the green gel. The green gel does the job, okay? She is to me, the new version of Ego. I don't know. I didn't know you had affiliate links. Well, you're going to run out of them products eventually. It's okay. If you use the links at the bottom of my video, those are affiliate links. They say Amazon in the very beginning of them, and it takes you to the product. I use a little bit too much gel right here. If I ever use too much product, this is what I do. I just take it, I squeeze it off. You see how it accumulated? And I just take it and I put it in the next section. I even do that with my clients. If I feel like I've used too much, this product doesn't get sticky or too flaky. So I just swipe it off and put it on the next section. So when you just said that you didn't know I had affiliate links, the reason that I love you all, I want to sit and talk with you all. I want to make sure that you have great, healthy hair. But honestly, me coming onto YouTube and sharing what I've been sharing is a way for me to be able to be a better mom, okay? If I can get on here, because I'm going to wash my hair every week regardless. If I can get on here and talk to you all about hair care, and it supplement my income so that I don't have to be in here doing hair, that's the goal. I want to be able to have more bandwidth for my 2-3-year-olds, my twins. And yeah, it's just every little bit helps. The goal eventually is to be as remote as possible. I eventually, and I'm sorry, Makeda, if you're still on here, I eventually will not come back in the salon. I give myself the next 3 years to retire from behind the chair with the education-based, products that I offer, whether it be YouTube, whether it be ebooks. Like I have the sought after hairstyles crash course coming. So yeah, I want to be able to be remote. I want to be able to be flexible. I have a pretty flexible schedule currently. I only work 3 days in the salon, but the goal here is to help as many people as possible. I have done hundreds, over 1,000 heads of curls over the past 11 years behind the chair, but the information is still not widespread. So yes, my clients get the benefit of what I know. Yes, my clients have amazing hair, but y'all can have amazing hair too, My hair is drying up just a bit. I don't want it wet. I just want to be able to kind of work through it a little better. It's getting a little stiff, okay? So I just sprayed that down lightly with the 360 mister. Again, working from the bottom. The hair has already been pre-detangled, but I want it as organized as possible, okay? So when I put the gel on it, mind you, the gel is really thick. My hair is really thick. And so I don't want to be fighting with the gel in my hair. Foam usually is a lot easier to work with, but foam doesn't give the same level of hold, okay? I switch over to the Felicia Leatherwood brush because she's more sturdy, okay? She got a little bit more she got a little bit more reinforcement. The knockoff unbrush is good for detangling when the hair is extremely wet. But with that gel in there, baby, we need a little bit more love. And the Felicia Leatherwood is going to give you more of like a comb feel. Very sturdy. That easy detangling brush that looks similar to this, where I cannot talk today, where the bristles are spread out like this, that brush is very flimsy. I never purchased that brush. I never wanted that brush. I was like, oh no, that brush ain't doing it. It'll be bending all back. Where did I get the pump jar from? This pump jar is actually from a empty Moroccan oil reconstructor, but I believe you can purchase pumps. You can also purchase just pumps to go on top of bottles. Maybe not this bottle per se, but you can find pumps online as well. But this bottle came from an empty Moroccan oil bottle. Y'all, I am as clumsy as they get. Yeah, I don't like that brush. Me neither, girl. Me neither, girl. I already decided that future lives will always be vertical. Where did you get the pump jar from? Oh, I forgot to read Kimberly's message. Hi, Jamila. My 56-year-old self just figured out how the links work. Laughing my butt off. One moment. It keeps on going away. Let me see here. It's time for more products, so I will order from your links soon. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kim. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all the best. Y'all like the TTs of the internet. Like, so I'm the oldest. If y'all are new here, my mama got 3 children. I grew up with my sister and my brother, but my dad, Jeffrey was doing his thing. And so I'm the oldest of all of them. And when it comes to guidance and things of that nature, a lot of you all know that my parents had me pretty young. They were actually in high school when they had me. So I feel like I have always been like forging my own path and discovering and living life through trial and error. So when I can get big sisters and TTs, I'm so appreciative of that support and that energy, because I give off that energy to all my siblings. No one does it for me. So thank you for wanting to support me at your big age of, as you said, not me, but at your big age of 56. Being 34, my mom, actually you are just a few years older than my mom. My mom is 51. Some people can't believe that. But yeah, my mom is like my sister. Age-wise, habit-wise, all those things. But, you know, we make it work. I didn't have enough gel at the base, so I just went through and applied a little bit more there. Y'all, when I did that Olaplex treatment, when I tell you my arms was on fire, and this is also why, you see all this extending and smoothing, that is also another reason why I go into the flat twist out, because once I do a section, I do about 10 flat twists in my hair. And most of the time my hands are like this. My hands are here versus here. And so it's just an easier style for me in my hair. Okay, y'all. Can y'all see it? Did I get everything good? All right, let's do the front. The front is the easy part. Y'all, my whole hairline, the front of my hairline, I have like 5 new grays. For the people who are graying, y'all get it. But all of these right here, these are new. They're all short. You see? I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like right up and through there. So my Cruella de Vil patch that lives like right up through here, she getting pretty mean. She getting pretty serious. Okay. If y'all were watching a few lives ago, we restocked our retail shelf. So now we have the 808 base gel here, which I didn't use today. Baby, my hair is so soft, I had to put her away. Huh? If your hair is dry, thank you so much. This right here, whoo. So I put her away. I'm gonna bring her out like once or twice a month. Today we're using the green gel. I got a whole 10 pack of those in today. And then we have the little mini bottles here of the Mousse Def. And then lastly, what else did we get? Oh, that's the main things we got for the retail shelf. The only thing that I'm missing that will make this a full experience for my clients to buy products in Salon is the TGIN. But I found out I got a new update from the wholesaler from TGIN, and they let me know that they don't do wholesaling anymore. That I have to go through one of their vendors. One moment, let me grab another bottle. Okay? So all I do is take my lid off with that and clean her up. She's been used. Okay. And then from here, I literally will take, and she's thick, so I'll put as much of her in here as I can. And this is also why I put her in this pump jar, because who you think about to be fighting with this? Once it gets to a certain part, I literally let it sit upside down. So the rest of this I can fit maybe 2.5 of these bottles in this pump jar. Now I must admit, I use a lot. I do use a lot of this green gel in my hair. For some other clients, I maybe don't use as much, but baby, I use her heavily. I get about 2 uses out of a bottle for my own hair. And y'all see my hair isn't super long, but I want eco level hold. Okay, if you like wet line, if you like eco, you're going to use a lot of this, but you can't overuse it. It's not sticky, it's not tacky. I just need it to clump. I'm looking for an Elmer's glue like clump, because my hair is so thick and so fat and it fluffs so much. I want as much control as possible. Now, it's not a crunchy hold. Maybe she holds for the guys, but she is not crunchy. And that's why we love her. That's why she bad. And even today, baby, at the beauty supply store, I was like, yes, for the prices. So I've been ordering them online, but I probably will continue to buy them through this beauty supply store I went to today. What would you consider coming out of your own? Ooh, one moment, it went away. How do I make them stay? Would you consider coming out with your own styling product gel? Okay, so let me tell you something. Oh, hey there. Ideally, I would love, in theory, in my brain, in my mind, I would love that. However, I don't know that that's my calling, okay? I don't know that that's my strength. With how my brain is set up, I don't know. I have to be realistic. I would have to work with someone to develop the product. I would have to go through that whole process. And the way that my inattensive ADHD is set up, I would probably fall off halfway through the process. So you have to find a person who you're going to work with to create the product. Now, I do know someone that I could work with. She was a chemist who came to the beauty expo that I'm speaking at on Saturday. The lady who created the company called Naturally Drenched, I think. She is a chemist who worked with her. So she was there. So I do think that I would work with her if I ever did. But that's just the first step. Some people are on the drawing board for like over a year. The way my brain is set up, as much as excitement and as much as I would love to make it, after I finish making it, if I get to the finish line of that, now I gotta sell it. Now I gotta put it in everybody's lap. Now I gotta shove it in their face. And in this season, just in this season, I'm not saying that I won't, but I know myself well enough to know that, girl, just come back to this a little bit later. But the only things that I really would like to make, and I'm also an advocate for the product lines that I do use. These products that I tell you all about, I stand behind them. Now, was I in the lab? Was I creating these products with them? No. Do I know their integrity? I can only assume. I love Maya Smith. I love the Doux. I love what they stand for. I would hope and pray and believe that she would, you know, do right by the people who she serves, because she's so similar to people I know, or even myself. She's a veteran. My mom's a veteran. She lived in Germany. My little sister was born in Germany. Like, she feels like a real person to me. I could be diving too deep into it, but these are things I think about. Now, what's going on with, you know, we don't talk about it too much. What's going on with the controversy over there? I don't like how it's being handled personally. It's giving, it's giving, it's messy boots. It's giving me versus you. It's giving defense. And I don't own a product line. I'm not in there creating that product line. So who am I to say? I just, anytime I put anything out there, it's how I feel about it. It's not an attack. It's not a I'm better than. It's not a I know better than. But personally, every time I read a new piece of content, I'm like, girl, just, someone said, move on. Someone said, move along. Cause what? So yeah, I think that it's so important to validate people, even if it means being wrong, even if it, you know what I mean? That's just me. I think that that makes you more human and more relatable and more, I think people will forgive you more. Again, she might be standing on business because she know good and well she ain't changed nothing. That it is what it is, what it is. That might be why she like saying it with her chest. But at the end of the day, perception, baby, the perception is given. Ooh, child. Bald spots, thin hair, falling out. It's giving, wow. This is a catastrophe. Where's your PR people? But, you know, we leave it at that. So, in a simple answer to your question, not right now. If the time comes, if it's meant to be, I feel like the universe will put that right at my doorstep. And I won't have a whole bunch of friction with it. It'll be, my kids may be off in kindergarten, self-sufficient, more self-sufficient. But right now, my main focus is continue to build community, to show up for you all, to make sure that more people know how to take care of their hair, and becoming known for helping in that way. That's my mission right now. And being able to continue to be a mom to Langston and Leland. They are 3, honey. They are just now picking up a little bit of vocabulary. They still got emotions through the roof. And I can't regulate my emotions and promise and say that I'm going to work on a project because, oh, child, my days just be, some days be up in the sky. And other days I be down in the dumps. Avoiding my children and my husband. Locked away in my room. Okay, thankful that my door got a lock. That's how some days it be. So I can't promise nobody nothing right now. I can hop on this live and do my hair with y'all and key with you all, cause this feel like I done got it with my homegirls. This what that feel like. Okay, Makeda know. Makeda came in here and I told her all about them kids, cause wow, 2 at once. My mom won't never give me no credit. Now, let me back up. And that gave me some credit the other day. She called me and I didn't pick up. And she gonna come texting me. And that's my mama, okay? I have a household and a family full of women. So at this point in our relationship, we call everybody by their first name. My mom is my mom. I love her. Ain't no shade, no tea. But she Annette, okay? My grandmother, love her. She raised me. But that's Sheila, okay? And Lola, baby, Lola's a great grandmother. And she's 90 years old. Okay, so when I say these names, that's who they are. She called me the other day and I didn't pick up. And she said, Heifer. Maybe she didn't say Heifer, but that's how my mama talked. She was just like, I called to tell you how proud I am of you. And so I immediately called her back. She said, no. Don't be calling now. Don't be calling now. Keep that same energy. If you was going to tell me how proud you are of me, tell me. Don't hold it back, girl. Because my mom be like, I don't want to hear no more about them 2 kids. You act like you the first person to have 2 kids. I'm the first person in my family besides my great-great-grandmother on my grandfather's side. I'm the first one to have twins, so I don't want to hear it. They the only living twins. So yeah, I'm gonna complain. And you better give me my props. So, yeah. Ow, ow. I'm using this camera as my mirror. Ooh, child, can we get it together? It's this little piece right here. That's as good as it's gonna get, okay, on this camera. It's not that serious. It's gonna be gone in a day. Am I the only one who parts their hair on day 1 and then 2-3 days later the part is missing? It's gone. Hair just that thick that don't make no sense. All right. I missed a little part. I knew something looked crazy. Now, everybody's hair isn't as loose as mine. If you have tighter curls, do not expect these wavy situations. It's going to look clump like this, but it's probably going to be more shrunken up. And the waves, the divots, are probably going to be closer together. Okay? Let's do this last section and get underneath the dryer. Thank you, girl. Thank you. We're going to do this section in 2. Okay, put her away. She's dried up just a bit. Now, mind you, this is the last patch of hair, so we don't want to over wet this and then be sitting there drying. Everything else dry because it's been done already in this area over wet. And then you like trying to figure out why she won't dry. Detangle the section real quick. Spray the section when it dries out. Wet the section. Comb the section. Okay, I want to organize the hair. I want the hairs that are right here to come all the way down and be a curl on the top, okay? Put your gel, foam, whatever curling, styling product of your choice close to the base, okay? But not on the scalp, underneath. I'm using this large section to apply the product, but this is not the section I'm going to be working with to define the curls. I'm gonna use my Felicia Leatherwood brush because she's more sturdy. She's gonna make it through the hair. She's like a comb versus a detangling, like a Y2 comb or a detangling brush, okay? I need just a little bit more right here, okay? Row by row. This is what shingling is. Row by row. If something doesn't feel smooth in your hand, re-comb it. Okay, take another slice. I'm taking my fingers and pinching the product through the hair, pushing it through and taking any excess off. I want to glaze my hair. It is effortless. Oh, hey there, it's effortless, I promise. My hair, yeah, my hair is a little loose little situation. I understand that my hair may not be how a lot of people who watch me or my clients' hair is, but I do the same steps. Ask Makeda, she came in today, okay? She came in today with a coil out, or coils. She had been, because she didn't know or understand how to define the curls like this just by laying and shingling. She had been winding her hair to create coils in her hair. I did the exact same smoothing, exact same products, maybe not, okay, similar products, but the exact same steps, okay? I did use my regular products. So today we try something new on my hair, but I use on her what we've been using in all the other videos, okay? The green gel. She ain't lying. She said, yeah, you ain't lying, period, okay? The green gel is the star, okay? This hair, I don't know if you can see, this hair is kind of dry, okay? So I'm gonna take this hair here. I'm gonna remist her so I can work through her a little bit easier. 2 little mists. Let me bring my chair down so I ain't gotta look so crazy stupid now, okay? The hair is already tangled, but I need it to be organized, okay? I wanna rework that water through and reorganize the hair. I know that it's detangled how I want it because I can take the comb or the brush from the bottom to the ends. Okay, the hair is less dry now. Now we want to go in with a pump of the green gel. Okay, take the gel, I scoop it out with the other hand and put it underneath my fingers. And I will apply it at the scalp. Okay, apply it underneath the section. This is just how I distribute my product. Whatever works best for you is okay. Right now, I am pinching it through. Some people can't tell what I'm doing with my hands, so I'm telling you that I am grabbing and pinching it through my hair. It's now, before it was puffy and fluffy, it's already condensed down now. It's squoze. I know squoze ain't a word, but it's squoze together, okay? My ends are still kind of bushy. They need a little bit more product. A little bit more product. And I'm still squeezing and pushing. I'm going to detangle one more time. I want to make sure that the hair is ordered with the Felicia Leatherwood brush, okay? I'm satisfied when I can work from the root to the end, okay? The hair is even more squoze down. Now we're looking at like I would not leave my hair like this. You could, it could dry like that and be just fine. I want to individualize my curls. So that is why I go through, slice with my finger, and pull this out, okay? If the root isn't defined enough, I will take and comb it and take whatever extra gel comes out of my hand to the base. Squoze, period. You know, I like to say weird things so that you can remember. You ain't never gonna forget that Jamila squoze her hair today, okay? I'm gonna spray this just a little bit more because the gel's a little thick. I'm gonna use a little bit more gel right here because it's the top. I want the top. Remember I said if I don't care nothing about none of the other curls, I want that top to be perfect. Okay, one more line. So I literally just take my finger and part through. Mashed, okay, period. I feel a little bit of like non-smoothness right here. So I'm literally wanting my hair to feel slick. Felicia likes to use the word seaweed. Now, baby, I don't necessarily feel like my hair feel like seaweed, but it is slimy, slippery, and smooth. So I guess that makes sense. Seaweed makes sense. Okay. We want it to be organized. We want it to look like ribbons of hair. We want the curls to be clumped together like Elmer's glue. And I done lost my part already. Oh, there it go. Period. Okay. The whole time through, I was trying to make sure that I did not get any gel on my scalp. Okay. We use the shampoo to clean our scalp. We want the scalp to stay as clean as possible. However, in this part and on my edges, I don't know if you can see the frizz or the lack of definition here. This is just loose hair. This hair has no product on it right around here, all around my hairline. Okay. So we're going to take one last pump. Okay. Spread it. I'm literally rubbing it in. This is going to take away any afro, any puff that's around the hairline. Free the scalp, period. Free the scalp, free the people. If you don't want to apply it like I just applied it, you can also take a pump and apply it like edge control. Either way, you still gonna smooth it. You know what I mean? You don't want to leave a huge dollop of gel on your edges or anywhere because that can flake. Okay, we're all set. I'm gonna sit into dryer. We've been on here for an hour and 4 minutes. I appreciate you all who stayed through. Y'all trying to get our watch hours up, okay? So if y'all didn't know, the reason I started going live is because live videos get your watch hours up. If you're a YouTuber and you're trying to get more subscribers and more watch time, shorts will get you subscribers. I have some shorts that I post. They will bring me 50 to 70 subscribers with less than 10,000 views. This is for the YouTube analytical people. I know my natural hair girls, y'all don't care nothing about this. This is just for the content creators, for the hairstylists, okay? 10,000 views can get you 50 subscribers, okay? For the shorts. The shorts are no different than your reels on Instagram and Facebook. Do not download them Instagram reels and put them on YouTube. The video it cannot have the TikTok logo or the Instagram logo. It's not gonna do well, okay? Before you post the Instagram reel, save it to your phone before you post it, because if you try to save it afterwards, it's going to have the watermark on there, okay? So that's how I get more subscribers. I also get them through lives as well, but it's more populated from the shorts, okay? How I get my watch time hours up is coming on here and talking to y'all, chit-chatting with you all. People will pop in, even if they don't stay. I mean, some people in Jones We Trust, hold on, I'm gonna mess it up. Hold on, let me make sure I get the names right. Moni, oh hey there, who else? Oh, I'm missing some. Hold on. I don't think they on this. Tracy, Kimberly, Yvonne. I'm not sure how y'all found me. But I'm assuming some of you all were scrolling one day and literally saw me like today. So people pop in and out of your live videos and they sit with you for a little while. Sometimes they don't. I have some lives that when I was live, 7,000 people came through. The video that we did last week when we were doing the wash and go, thank you so much. When we did the wash and go, the watch day with me last week, 7,000 people came through. I got 100 watch hours from that in real time. So if you have to get on YouTube to be monetized, there's 2 levels of monetization. Again, I'm sorry for the natural girls if y'all watching this. Give me one moment, I'm gonna finish, okay? For the content creators, for the hairstylists who need to get on YouTube, you have to get to 3,000 watch hours to get a membership, to get super cashes. So eventually, if you all want to support me and you appreciate the things that I've done, you can leave a super cash here. It's like a donation. It's like I support you, a sponsorship, if you will. You can donate through the super chat. You can do that, and you can also put your store. So in the future, how I have the links, and now I'm talking to y'all now, how I got the links on the description. Eventually, you will see the product as a storefront on the bottom as soon as we hit 3,000 watch hours. So right now we are at 17, just like we had 1,700 subscribers, we have about 1,700 watch hours. It has taken me all year. It has taken me from March to now to get to this number, okay? And it starts to drop off after a year. So for a year's time frame, I have to reach 3,000 to get monetized. 4,000, when you hit that extra 1,000 to hit 4,000, that is when you become able to get Google ads, or that's when ads and like when you're watching a regular YouTube video, when someone drops and puts whether it be a beauty company, a makeup company, or whatever, that is. But I'm underneath the dryer now. Y'all usually don't see me at this point, but I am trying to get out of here. So what we did, right now we're drying on high. I'm probably going to dry maybe another minute or so this way, because baby, she hot. This right here, this silk, this Modern Elements from Sally's, baby, be careful, because you're only gonna use one heat, because this one right here, baby, you be done melted your eyebrows off, eyelashes off. So finish my hair, showed y'all how I put the product on my hairline, and the last thing I did was spray my hair with Kenra's blow dry spray. This spray here is an advanced dry thermal protectant. Blow dry spray dramatically reduces blow drying time up to 50%, provides instant heat protection. One moment, baby. Bacon. Hold on. From damage and breakage, this lightweight formulation detangles, smooths, softens while eliminating frizz, resisting humidity for long-lasting, healthy-looking results. Shake well before using. Spray evenly on damp hair. Layer with your favorite Kenra Platinum Styling products, optional, and blow dry, okay? So I honestly only use it, I have been using this only on my client. I be treating y'all's hair better than I treat my own hair, and I hope that y'all can hear me well with this dryer going. So I have been really investing in, ever since I've been coming on here and talking to you all, I've really been investing in how I take care of my hair. I used to style my hair, I used to like wash my hair regularly, but I didn't take those extra steps that I take with you all. So protein treatments, using the blow drying spray. I'm even going to, after I'm done with that, hold on, let me reach for her. Y'all ain't on a tripod, so y'all a little shaky. I'm going to go in with the Olaplex number 7, the bonding oil. So I'm going to break my cast with that. So I'm going to be getting to dry for probably another 15 minutes or so to just get the exterior dry. And then I will go in with my handheld dryer. The way my hair is set up, my underneath and my interior is not going to dry underneath this well, and I would just be baking my hair. The hair that's already dry would be baking it. So I will let this get the outside of my hair good and sealed and like set into place, and then I will go in, and once it's probably like 70% dry on the outside, be able to move the hair without disturbing the curls, if that makes sense. Someone left a comment, one moment. I saw your curly product regimen video and was hooked. Yes. Okay. I'm glad it was helpful. Lost you for a minute. Yeah, just a small minute. My phone died. I knew it was going to, and I had the speaker there to charge my phone up, but I just forgot. I was deep into the message, y'all. I found you on YouTube and subscribed right away. I put your instructions to use right away, and I have seen an immediate difference in my wash and goes with an exclamation point. I try to watch and like everything, and I see that, and I thoroughly appreciate you all. And Yvonne just said that my hair was gorgeous. So if it doesn't, really quickly, there's a question. So if it doesn't clump, do you need to add more product? Absolutely. Look at you figuring it out. Yes, it may need more water and it may need more product. I reach for more water first, and then I will then add more product if that hasn't done the job. So more water will take and spread the product that's already there. But if it's not, like I said, the gel that we use, the green gel, is going to act like Elmer's glue to clump a whole lot of strands together. Additionally, there might be some other reasons why your hair isn't clumping well. Your hydration levels might be off. Your hair may need more protein. So if it's like, no matter how much gel you put on it, it's still puffy and frizzy, you may have like a raised and damaged cuticle, and that would need to have like that may need to have more care done for it before you even get to the gel step, if that makes sense. But if y'all have some questions before we leave out, any questions regarding your hair, the health of it, where you're at now, feel free to ask. It doesn't have to be pertaining to wash and goes. If I have the answer, I'll give it to you. If I don't, I will say, child, I don't know. I'll go research it and I'll come back. What do you suggest for protein? So really quickly, protein is one of those products that you can find some over-the-counter products, but they're never going to be like the ones that we use in the salon. Some protein products are literally professional use only, and they say them on the bottle, and they won't sell them anywhere else but in the professional stores. So like for instance, I use a Weedad amino acid treatment. That you cannot find that. You can't search it. Like you can search it and find the bottle, but you can't purchase it unless you're a cosmetologist. So products that have protein in them, literally you'll be able to turn them around and they'll say like protein, hydrolyzed whey protein. I think it's whey. I might be mixing up my husband's fitness with the hair, so forgive me, because right now I would have to go and research. But if it says protein on the back of it, it definitely has protein in it. But the marketing and the branding that you're going to see on the front label is going to say reconstructive, repair, rebuild, damaged hair. Those are the things. Seriously, Makeda, I'm serious. So those are things that are signs that there's protein in the product. The interesting thing is that the protein treatment that I was suggesting to you all is actually a Mielle product. And so I'm kind of nervous I hate telling y'all about a product that's got some mess going around with it. So but there is a, I'm gonna pronounce the name wrong. It's like babusa. I'm probably sounding very ignorant, very uneducated, but it looks like that. And mint. So babusa and mint, basbusa and mint. That is a protein. No. Apple. Okay. Apple G. Hold on. Okay. So real quick, I'm trying to get my thoughts together about where to come at with this Afro G. Afro G works. Let me start there and say that. Afro G indeed works. Afro G is works so good that you have to be careful. So just like I'm talking about the protein products that are only meant for professionals, ideally, I would think that Afro G should only be given to professionals, because you really got to know what you're doing. When I say know what you're doing, you can over protein your hair. So if you want to do a one-time treatment with the Afro G, cool. Every 6 to 8 weeks with the Afro G, if you have chemically treated hair, cool. Be very careful. Now with the Afro G, because I've heard how strong it is, I've never used the Afro G 2-step. You want to follow it up with some moisture, okay? So your hair only has two elements of it. Either you have moisture or you have protein, okay? And those things are going to balance each other out. If your hair is too soft and mushy and too puffy and fluffy, you have had too much moisture. You need some protein to balance that out. If your hair is too brittle and too strong and too rigid, you need some moisture to balance that out. That's how that works. So be careful. That is I heard a term for it the other day. They use like a soft versus a heavy protein product, if I'm not mistaken. Like a mild versus an intense. So Afro G is like on this. If this is a spectrum, Afro G over here. The Mayel, Basbusa, and mint, and I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Chow. But that is somewhere in the middle, okay? Somewhere over here versus being over here, okay? I would use Afro G if I saw somebody's hair falling off. Or if someone came in and their hair was highly lightened. Now, I personally wouldn't, but that is what it is for, okay? It's an emergency button, in my opinion, okay? So we're drying, okay? My hair is probably like 50% dry here, but in this very back piece, I don't know if you can tell. And I know it's dry because I can touch it and I'm not messing it up. It looks dry. So we'll give it about another 10 minutes and I'm gonna dry my roots. All right, ladies, I appreciate you all so much for all of the OGs, because I don't know if y'all know it or not, but if y'all here with me right now, y'all are the OGs, because this is my first year really going heavy on YouTube. I've been in the salon, been licensed for the past 10 years. So what I've done over the past 10 years in the salon, I cannot wait to see what we do 10 years on YouTube. And you all are literally like my OG virtual clients, my OG virtual community now. So y'all are buying into me before anything else magical and whimsical happens. Something about me sharing freely and really being like genuinely concerned and caring about you all has just brought blessings and opportunities to my doorstep that I could not have ever fathomed. So just like I was straight out of hair school and I got my first clients then, some of those people still come to me to this day. And even if they don't come to me, they still follow me on Instagram and YouTube. So you all are, thank you. You all are like, y'all my girls, okay? And I appreciate you all because y'all get on here and I'm not just talking to a blank camera. Y'all interact, y'all participate, y'all are using the tips and the tricks that I suggest, and y'all are coming back and telling me that they really have transformed and changed your hair, which further tells me that what I know does help. You all are the proof in the pudding. You all are people who have taken, when I talk to hairstylists about being a virtual hairstylist, being a 2024, like a futuristic hairstylist, it's marrying the internet into your salon, educating not only behind the chair but online as a platform. And so the fact that I can tell you all these universal steps of care, you go home, try my recommended products, love them, maybe sometimes not love them, but they're better than maybe what you were using before. Now get a kind of get the concept now of what you're looking for, what your hair should look like or behave like, and then you're a more informed. Excuse me. You're a more informed naturalista, a more informed buyer. You're not getting bamboozled by the marketing, by the hair care lines, by the product lines. You know what I mean? And so I thoroughly appreciate you all. Let me go back. Someone said facts, period. Thank you. Hearts, love you all so much. Hydrolyzed wheat. See, I was saying whey. Thank you, Moni. That's why you my girl. Wheat protein, not whey. Whey is definitely for the fitness guys. Okay. You back on? Yes, I'm back on. So what I do love about YouTube is that as soon as I pop back, it literally pauses. So when I be having mishaps, YouTube, y'all still be there holding on. And I thank you all for that. And then in the replays, it literally just looks like a skip. It doesn't look like a whole gap. And so thank you, YouTube platform, for that, because, child, technical difficulties be happening. As I'm underneath the dryer, as stuff gets dry, I will move hair out the way. Again, we never make it to this point. And again, I hope that the dryer isn't too loud. But yes, from the bottom of my heart, thank y'all for being here, showing up each week, each live, listen to me ramble with this ADHD mind of mine. I look at you all as like extended family, sisters, aunties, cousins, nieces, all of that. And so the goal here, of course, if you're new here, if you've never seen me before, if you're like, what in the world? I'm Jamila Evans, okay? I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I have been working specifically with curly hair women for the past 10 years. I have done hundreds, over 1,000 heads of different types of curls, okay? And no matter the curl, no matter the client, I do these 5 steps for everybody. Some of the products I may use differently. I use the majority of the same products, but just differently for each person. I may use less, I may use more water, I may stay away from one because one is heavier, okay? So when I give you all these products, I'm giving them to you all as a starting point, of a recommendation. Try them, play around with them. Sometimes you'll need to use less, sometimes you need to use more. It's going to take you a few washes. Give yourself a month full of washes before you find the products that I recommend that you love, okay? I come on here weekly to do my hair. Now, we probably will skip next week. I done gave y'all about 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row, so I appreciate you all. Today, if you go back into the live, we talked about your signature hairstyle. My signature hairstyle, as my hair is growing out, is going to be a flat twist out. This is a wash and go because I'm trying to show up and show out with my fro, okay? My real fro, my real curls. When someone stops me at this Natural Hair Expo on Saturday, I want to say, hey, this is my curl pattern. I ain't do nothing to this. It grow out my scalp like this. And your hair can do what it do as well. Your curl, not my curl, your curl. And so, yeah. Girl, I love you. Thank you, girl. I love you too. So, yeah, if you're in Fayetteville, North Carolina, the Natural Hair Expo Saturday, I think they start off at 1. I will be there around 3:30. I'm going to be talking about the opportunities in the beauty industry to show up online, how I built this platform, how I get the freedom and the luxury to be able to talk to you all, and just, you know, how I don't have to be a 1990s hairstylist, how I can be a 2024 hairstylist, and how other people can do the same. So that's what we're talking about, and the journey and what it looks like and so on and so forth. And then lastly, also on this channel, I talk about mental health extremely to the top tier, because without mental health, you can't do anything else. Coming back from postpartum, I didn't have childhood trauma, but I did have a very militant drill sergeant mom, an absent father who was in and out of jail. And so there was some, you know, turmoil, some unearthed emotions that I had to deal with to become a better mom and a better wife. And so I talk about that journey, and the fact that even though I feel like I have healed, or I'm healing, I'm on the tail end of that portion of my mental health journey, that the ongoing anxiety, the day in and day out of caring for twins, is a whole nother journey in itself. So each day I'm learning more about how to communicate better with my husband, how to communicate better with my kids, how to make sure that some of the things that we do culturally, that they don't hinder my children and make them aggressive, or whatever some of the cultural things that are normal for us. Make sure that I am paying attention to how they affect my children, because eventually those will become the fiber of who they are as adults. So I'm very passionate about all of that. All that's over here. Find a playlist. I have 4 playlists. Free game for pros. If you're in the beauty industry and you need to figure out where you're going and how to do it, that's what you want, that playlist there. For my clients, my virtual clients and in real life clients, I have a Curl Care Made Simple playlist. All of the videos that are like this are over there. I even have some mini classes. I have one on excessive shedding over there. And then I have 2 mental health playlists, one called Mental Health and Healing and one called Adulting with ADHD, for my neuro spicy girls. A lot of us have ADHD and we just don't know it, okay? We're going undiagnosed. Most women don't get diagnosed until their 30s and their 40s, okay? I got diagnosed at 32. I advocated to be diagnosed because I feel like I needed medication at the time. I'm no longer medicated. I only tried medication for about 3 months. Personally, I didn't want to hopscotch around and try multiple medications. I tried one, didn't like it, and I said I tried. And then I moved around. So I've been using nootropics. I have a video on the nootropics that I tried. They're called Thesis. Nootropics are nothing more than vitamins that are geared towards your brain. So ginkgo, lion's mane, things of that nature. Some people are staying away from those things, but at the end of the day, if you take vitamin D, vitamin E, a multivitamin, just like you take a multivitamin for your body, there are multivitamins for your brain, and that's what a nootropics is. And so the Thesis products, they're different blends. Not every blend works the same for different people. And so I would recommend that if you're dealing with anxiety, stress, overwhelm, if you find that you can't be productive as you would like, to try Thesis, because they have something for everybody, even if you're not diagnosed with ADHD. And then lastly, let me make sure I covered everything. Yeah, that's pretty much it all. Again, I appreciate you all. I'm going to go ahead and actually get from underneath here. My hair is, I don't know if you can tell, it's a little more dry. Let me see. I think I can. I'm gonna go ahead and like lift my hair up and point the dryer into the root of my hair, and then I'm gonna head home. Okay, and if I don't dry all the way, I will go and I have a hooded dryer at home. I'll sit underneath that when I get home. I just want to get home before a certain time. Thank you all for joining today. I tried this whole horizontal video. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. We're going to do virtual next time. I feel like I want to look at myself. And when I look at myself here, right here, I'm not looking at the camera. So I have to look at the camera, and that feels weird. All right. So thank you all for being here through the technical difficulties. This is another successful wash day with me. We will skip next week, and then we'll come back for a following week. And then the following week, what we'll do is we may do a, you're so welcome, Moni. What we may do is a blow dried flat twist out, a chunky blow dried flat twist out. So I'm going to use the Rev Air. I'm going to come on here with blow dry hair. I need to do a trim. So I'll do a trim on blow dry hair that day. Make sure my shape is good. And then we'll do 6 flat twists. So I can get like a Tracy Ellis Ross feel, a big beachy wave flat twist. See y'all in 2 weeks for that. But I will see you all throughout the rest of the week. And I'm going to go live at the Natural Hair Expo. So if you can't make it, I'm going to set up my camera and record my speech. All right? Take care. Have a good night. And until next time, y'all, take care of that hair. I'm here for that. Hey, take care of that hair. Wash it. Okay? If you ain't washed your hair in a week, it's time. Bye, y'all.